All right, ladies and gentlemen, and anyone else in between, it it's really hard to say these kinds of things, and I'm not really sure how to go about it. Um, but you ever just have a friend, like a really good friend that you made on the internet, and like you guys are just hitting it off for so long, and then all of a sudden they just change and they start doing things and saying things that you just don't really line up with. I've had that happen to me with a certain YouTuber on, well, YouTube, SonicTuber actually, and it's honestly, this is kind of hard for me. I'm sorry. Hold on. I never wanted this to ever happen. I didn't want it to come down to this, but they said something that I don't agree with, and I can't keep it quiet anymore. Okay, like this has been like a year in the making, and I just keep on thinking about it and thinking about it, and I just can't stop thinking about it. Okay, and you're all wondering who the Sonic Tuber in question is. It's someone named Schmoke Joestar. Okay, and I really didn't want to have to make a video like this. Like, I'm speechless, I'm speechless. I have nothing to say. So I'm going to have this video of me reacting to something that he said. He, I just, it's hard to even repeat it. I'm sorry. He called it Hydrocity. Why would he do that? It's Hydrocity. Everyone knows it's Hydrocity. Why would he do that? So I gotta watch this. I gotta watch this video again. I watched it like last year. I don't remember it too well. I just remember the freaking thing. He says Hydrocity. Who said that? Oh my god. Huh. We're canceling him. Ooh. All right, this is the video in question. Okay, we're canceling this man. Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
Friends, it's time to have a discussion. So, follow me back to the Industrial Revolution year of 1994, if you will, while I take you on this journey. You're a little kid, or maybe you didn't exist then because you were born after Sonic 3 and Knuckles released, but either way it goes. You just beat Angel Island Zone, you got through your first mini-boss fight, and you are greeted with this immaculately designed blue and purple background, pixelated. It looks like a cathedral or some sort of ruins, and the first place you start is in the water of the stage. What? That's super unique. We've never done that in Sonic before.
That's true.
And you're getting pushed through these tubes, through all these waterways, down the water slide. There's waterfalls all over the place. You're having a great time because you're going super duper fast, right? And you see the title card appear for the next act, and it's even faster than that. And you think, wow, I really enjoyed that stage in Sonic 3 and Knuckles.
I did.
What was it called again? And I want to say before we get even further into this video, if you pronounce that Hydrocity,
whoa, the language.
You're the mother police. I'm not even gonna hit you.
You're the police. Hold up. Wait. Who do you think you are calling me the freaking 5-0, okay? I ain't no snitch. Play this damn intro. I don't care. It's kind of neat, actually. It's a pretty cool intro. I don't even have an intro. It's my intro. My face. What's that? It's Hydrocity.
But yeah, we're back with another great debate, man. The great debate in the Sonic community of Hydrocity versus Hydrocity. And I gotta say, man, like Hydrocity folks, y'all are the flat earthers of this community. Like everything.
We are not flat earthers. No, we are not. I'm sorry, but okay, maybe I'm jumping ahead. I really don't remember this video. I'm sorry. Okay, like that one caught me off guard. Oh my god, calling us a denier, dude, like as if it's so obvious. All right, show me a map of Hydrocity. Actually, that does exist, but that's not the point.
Thing was handed to you on a platter to be able to pronounce this right. All the evidence there is concrete and supported, and y'all still refuse to say this correctly. It is Hydrocity, and we're gonna be taking a little bit of a look through that. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but however long it is, that's how long it needs to be. So like the first little bit of confusion that I know is that the words are smushed together.
Exactly.
So everybody,
that's your first hint right there. It is the same word. It is not 2 words. It's not 3 words. It is 1 word. Hydrocity, not Hydrocity. I don't see no space. I don't see no space. Where's the space? Where's the space bar? Where's the space bar? Not there.
On that side of the fence thinks that it's pronounced as one thing, like it's a compound word, like Mega Mall or Mega City or Ice Cap, which is another one in this game that's pressed together, but Ice Cap.
Okay, well that's something else, okay? Like obviously they're trying to say the word ice cap because there's a bunch of ice caps, okay? That's different. That's okay. There's this thing called exceptions to the rule, all right? They exist. That's what that is. It's right there on the screen. Exception, ice cap.
Can be a compound word. It can be 1 word or 2 words separately. Hydro and city don't really work like that. Hydroelectric, sure, those are 2 things, but hydro and city, never seen it compounded in that manner.
Gee, maybe it's because this is a very unique word for a very unique game with a very unique character that's doing a lot of first thing ever kind of things, you know? So like, this is back in 1993, right? Nope, sorry. No, it should be 1993. Wait, hold up, wait. Wait, now I'm confusing myself. Wait, Sonic 3 release date, because I feel like it's one of those times where it's like, oh yeah, they took a year off or something to like come out with 1994. Okay, that's what I thought. Because I bet Sonic CD came out. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, 1994. I'm sorry, but you know there are a lot of new things being made at the time. The 90s were crazy. Okay, God.
And the main argument that a lot of people make is, oh, there's water and you're going fast, so it's like hydro velocity. So you really think
that's the trick? That's the play on words. That's why it's called Hydrocity. It's right there. It can't be more obvious. What do you say to that?
That Sonic Team and Sega sat down and said, hey, let's get punny for 1 stage in this game, and let's further that by never doing it again for the rest of franchise history.
But wait, now hold on. They've gotten punny before. If I were to come up with something, I'm thinking. Well, then again, it's like, what's your definition of puns? You know, it's like, what is a pun? Let's be honest, all right? Like, you could say Sand Hill's a pun because it's like a hill and there's sand, haha, Sand Hill, the stage from Sonic Adventure, the sub game, haha, Sand Hill, haha, you know? Or like I don't know, like, okay, fine, like Speed Highway, okay? I'm pretty sure there's not a highway called Speed Highway, but you know, it's like speed. I guess that's not a. Come back to me on that one.
Just this one gets the pun. Just this stage.
Yes. I'm looking in your eyes. Yes.
And even going past that, like the naming convention for almost every Sonic stage is either double noun or adjective noun, and then zone. Going through the majority of Sonic 3 stages, we see Angel Island, zone, Hydrocity, zone, Marble Garden, Casino Night.
All right.
And it just flying battery, and it just goes on and on.
Sandopolis?
Up until you get to around Sandopolis, which is like, you know, I don't think that's an actual word. I had to look that shit up.
It's Anopolis.
I actually have to look that shit up in a second. So yeah, I looked it up. It's not a real word.
It's not a real word, but it's Anopolis, made of sand. Like, what? Then what about Sonic 2, Metropolis Zone? What? Wait, hold on. That can't be your reasoning. Labyrinth Zone is right there. What are you talking about, man? What? Okay, I want to come up with another one. There has to be another one. I'm thinking. X Zone from Sonic Advance 1. There's that. Isn't there a double X zone in Sonic Advance 2? I think. No. That's True Area 53. There is a double X zone. I just forgot where. Oh, yeah. It was the final, not the true final boss area, but the final boss for each person's story in Sonic Advance 2. That's what it was. But, yeah, no, there's tons of examples. Well, maybe not tons, but, like, there's examples out there. Like, if I were to come up with one from Sonic Adventure 2, no. The Pumpkin Hill, no. Meteor, no. Metal Harp, no. No. Green Force, no. Okay, well, Sonic Adventure 2 is not a good example, but they're out there. They exist. I feel like there's one in Shadow the Hedgehog. Westopolis City, okay? Oh my god. But it's another stop. It's another Opolis. It's another Opolis. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, just shut up. Like, come on. Come on.
Any search result that you get just brings it up in Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So, but you get the point. Even going back into Sonic and 2, you got Green Hill. Then you got Marble. I think that was just Marble Zone. It's one word.
That's true. Yeah. Marble Zone. That's true. Yeah. What's up with that? Where's your logic? Smoke, Joestar.
But after that, you get to Spring Yard, Starlight, Labyrinth, one word, Scrap Brain. The naming convention is something zone. So to think that they would make a pun for one zone in this game and never use it again is preposterous.
No, it's not.
And you know
possible.
Me, you know this channel. When we make claims, we like to substantiate our claims with evidence, and boy, do I have the goddamn evidence.
Show me the evidence.
So I'm just gonna pull up some pictures here, and we're gonna go through these through history, right? So we're gonna go from 1994, every example of this stage that we can find, all the way up through Mania, because that's the last one. That's the last game that it appears in.
Sure.
So right here, we have a manual from Sonic 3 that separates the two words, right? Hydrocity, Act 1. And I know...
Okay, now, my defense against that is errors happen all the time in manuals, okay? There can always be errors. Who's to say that's not an error, okay? Where's your claim? Where's your source? Where's your source material saying that's not an error? If you're saying that Hydrocity as a title card in the game being one word is an error, then who's to say that's not an error?
Oh, that's not enough for people because mistranslations happen all the time. So we're actually going to go to another section of the manual right here that has the katakana, and it's broken up as Hydrocity, right? Hydrocity. If it was Hydrocity, it would be Hydro.
Okay, now hold on. Now all of a sudden you speak Japanese? Okay, I didn't see that in your freaking criteria of skills, okay? I didn't see all that. Okay, how do I know you can speak Japanese here? And Google Translate? We're really gonna trust Google Translate? Really, we're doing that? We're really doing that? Have you used that on Twitter? Like, it's not always reliable. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
CT. That's not what that is. That's not what that says. Throw this in Google Translate.
Also, maybe in Japanese culture, they pronounce it velocity. Like, it's like, we say as velocity, but they might say velocity, like a city, a vela. That's I'm just saying.
If you want to, I know some of y'all like to do your little extra assignments on the side. I encourage that. Please go put it into Google Translate. The next instance would have been Generations. Mm-hmm. So if we go through the music in the jukebox, it's separated here as Hydrocity Zone.
That could also be a mistake. It could be a mistake where it's like, oh, maybe we just thought it was Hydrocity, so we're just going to keep it going, when really you just got to come out and say, like, hey, actually, it's Hydrocity, all right? Like, this is a mistake that's just been going on for years. Because, again, like you just said that the last time this was talked about was in Sonic the Hedgehog 3, and then we go all the way to generations. So it's been quite a long time until they had to do something new with this stage. So therefore, it's very easy for a 50% chance mistake to just make it into generations.
Do we need more at this point?
Yeah, bring it on.
We're gonna get it.
Okay.
And if we go to Mania, it's separated as Hydrocity Zone.
No. I'm not. No. That's not the real Hydrocity Zone. Maybe that's why, okay? That is an illusion created by the Phantom Ruby, okay? Where it's actually Hydrocity, not Hydrocity, because that's a fake stage. We have our Hydrocity that was in Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles. Hydrocity makes its debut appearance as a fake stage in Sonic Mania.
On the OST.
And it also sounds like the original Hydrocity. But obviously, not exactly. And that's another proof that it's not the same stage. What's up? Illusions.
And if we go to Sonic Origins Plus, it is separated as Hydrocity Zone.
Okay, again, the mistakes have been made. They just keep getting carried on. All right, like I don't know, man. Like there's just a big mistake. There's nothing supporting this.
So it's all over the place with the exception of a singular game, and even then there's evidence that it's supposed to be separated in that game. Every instance of Hydrocity is separate words, so it's Hydrocity, not
or maybe even you're supposed to separate it and it's still Hydrocity. All right, even when separated, it's still pronounced Hydrocity. I haven't heard a Sonic character say that name.
I
haven't heard a Sonic character say the zone name once. So who's to say what? Ha!
And Yuji Naka, the criminal that he is, even took to Twitter, like I think it was a couple of years back, to say, I don't really speak a lot of English, but I think it's supposed to be Hydrocity. I'm going to get that tweet, throw that shit up right now. But
okay, but the man literally just said he doesn't speak English. How are you going to trust a non-English speaker? Hold up, that sounded racist. How are you going to trust someone who doesn't speak English on an English word? That doesn't add up, okay? The math ain't mathin', Schmoke. The math ain't mathin'.
The fact that the creator or the lead programmer, the former head of the franchise, has said that it's Hydrocity, all evidence, whenever it's listed on an OST or in a stage list, it's separated as Hydrocity. There are people out there still vehemently denying that it's Hydrocity. I told you before, you're the police. You're
the police.
Gatorade.
You're out here trying to freaking police me on what to say. I'm not telling you how to say it. All I'm saying is you're wrong, all right?
Flavors by name if you call it Hydrocity. Nerd dork.
Watch your mouth. I can't have swears on this channel. Oh my god. What the heck? Ooh, I am heated. I am freaking heated. So that's why we're all canceling Smoke Joestar, okay? Exposed. Obviously, this is all a joke, okay? Like, I don't want to cancel my friend. Please subscribe to him. He's a good guy, all right? Obviously, he just has the flaw of saying Hydrocity, you know. We all have our flaws in life, but no, he's not a bad person. I'm not actually canceling him, okay? This is just a little joke between him and me. But what's not a joke is that it's Hydrocity. Get it straight.